Kiara Welde and I study in the 8th grade. The name of my story is A Glorious Food Fight. The table was laid with a brand new white tablecloth and amazing delicacies. Vol au vent, chicken sandwiches, lemon squash, caramel custard, walrus salad and pasta bolognese lay on the table, looking delicious as well as desirable. 10 important VIP guests were coming to the Brown's house and there was an amazing feast laid. The Brown family was getting dressed to impress. Mrs. Brown could be heard 20 blocks away, screaming at her husband to wear a decent shirt instead of his go-to blue one. The children were scrubbing themselves raw and clean until it seemed that their skin would only peel off. The rest of the house was deathly silent. Suddenly, the quiet, deserted dining room was filled with the buzz of voices. The lemon squash spoke to the food in a high and mighty sort of voice. "Well, my friends, it seems like our journey has come to an end. Now we must part, and I can imagine no better assignment than this one." The pasta bolognese agreed and said, "Yes, indeed. I can imagine absolutely no better project than feeding 10 important people. I've heard that the drillmans are also coming." The walrus salad laughed and said, "My innocent friend, my apples will tell you that it has been years since drill or man has lived there." The chicken sandwich gave a wheezy laugh, and then the pasta bolognese grew upset. It yelled at the chicken sandwich and said, "How dare you! You have absolutely no sense of originality, just like your taste. Don't laugh at me, you go agreeing with everybody all the time." The tension was building up in the air, and you could sense a fight was soon to happen. The chicken sandwich gave an angry hissing noise, rather like a cat. The vol au vent was very disturbed by all of this because of its sophisticated background and spoke to the food in a high and mighty and a way of a concerning parent and spoke, "My friends, why must we fight and why must we squabble? This is a time that we should graciously and gracefully part. We have come to the last term, our last project, feeding 10 important people. Mon adieu, my friends, goodbye." Instead of calming the food down, they set them into a frenzy, and then a glorious food fight began. Sweet chunks of mouth-watering caramel custard was flying throughout the room. Gravy was being spilled everywhere from the pasta bolognese. The lemon squash was trying to drown all the food, and the pasta was trying to coil itself around all of the food items. The walrus salad and the vol au vents were picking their way through all of this mess, and the chicken sandwich looked damp and soggy. In all of this excitement and fuss, they didn't notice when Mrs. Brown came in. Mrs. Brown came in huffing and puffing and worrying about this as well as that, and then she stopped dead. She looked at the room, looked right, then looked left, and then started panicking. 10 people were soon to come, and she had no clue what she was going to serve them. Her eyes grew wide, her mouth parted, and her breast started heaving and growing panic. She looked at the room again as if it was a war zone and tried to take deep, calming breaths when her husband called her. Mr. Brown called out and said, "Honey, I'm so sorry, but I got the dates wrong. Tonight we have to go to the Morrison family's house for dinner. I'm so sorry I messed it all up. Is it okay if we eat the food tomorrow?" Mrs. Brown gave an impish grin, a light smile, and replied, "Oh, darling, that's okay. I'll just get rid of all of the food. Thank you."